Hey y'all, and welcome to the Liberty Lovin Kitchen, where the first ingredient is always love. I'm your host, Barrett Patton, and with me again today is my co-host and dad, Patrick Patton. And in today's video, we are excited to kick off summer by making some delicious chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. And clearly we're ready for summer because we're dressed in our bathing suits. Some of our neighbors down the street just put in a new swimming pool, so we're excited to go for a swim and eat some dinner later and share some cookies.
We're taking cookies, so maybe we get invited back again.
Yeah. So let's get started. First, we're going to mix up all of our dry ingredients. So we have 2 cups or 280 grams.
First, I want to say all of our ingredients are triple what he's telling you. We've taken the recipe and we've tripled it. So these will look much bigger than what he's saying, but if you go by the recipe, that will get you what you need. Like I said, everything on here is 3 times what he is saying, but continue.
Yes, my bad. 280 grams or 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup or 100 grams of quick oats. We have 1 teaspoon of, is that the salt?
Doesn't matter, they're all white, so just say it.
True. 1 teaspoon of
They'll never know.
Salt, kosher salt.
This is actually the salt, but.
Okay. So for real this time, 1 teaspoon of salt.
Well, no, you got to do the one that wasn't for real then.
Well, that was baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Correct. 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt.
I have a tendency to make things very difficult, as you just saw.
And we'll whisk these dry ingredients up. Get them all mixed together. And set aside. Now what are we going to do? Where are we going next?
Now it's time to mix up our wet ingredients. So we have 2 sticks of unsalted butter, real butter. That's all we use. And yes, it is salted.
Can I get a spoon from the camera guy? Por favor. I didn't realize this was one. There we go. Continue.
Next, we have 1 cup of, we're going to do the granulated sugar first. Half a cup.
I don't care.
Half a cup of granulated sugar. And then 1 cup of light brown sugar. And we're going to cream those together before we go any further.
I like that cream.
Alright, next we have 1 large egg as well as 1 large egg yolk. So we're going to pour those in that we've beaten. I think, did you beat those a little bit?
I did not. I'm counting on the mixer to do that. And
1 tablespoon of real vanilla extract.
from Madagascar.
Yeah, from Madagascar. And before he turns on that mixer, let me go ahead and remind y'all to smash that like button, leave us a comment down in the comment section, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And be sure to share this video with anybody and everybody. So here we go. Let's mix.
Now we're going to take our dry ingredients, previously mixed, and we're going to begin to mix this until we get everything all in wet, completely incorporated. And we will just begin dumping it in. You can do this with a hand mixer or another mixer. And pro tip. We always try to have a pro tip. I screwed up. I left my mixer bars on here. When you know what I needed?
What did you need?
I needed my dough hook. So we will retroactively put the dough hook on there. We sure, I wouldn't usually make such a mistake, but man, I sure am eager to get down to our neighbors and jump in that swimming pool.
Yeah, we're excited.
So here we go.
Again, with the dough hook.
Got our dough hook going. Make sure we get all the flour completely incorporated. And then now we've got one ingredient left.
12 ounces of semisweet chocolate chips.
Turn it on high. Ooh, look at that. That's a lot of cookie dough. I think we're good. What do you think?
I think we're good.
Now. Oh yeah.
That looks like some good cookie dough.
Now I've had my fingers all over this, but would you be willing to eat that?
I would be more than willing.
I think we should probably get this on camera. That's a big bite.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Woo-wee! Now tell me if that's good.
So good.
Oh man. That's good stuff. We gotta clean the bar off thoroughly. You probably want another bite.
That's very nice.
You know what you can do if you didn't get enough? You can just put the bar back down in there. And look, we've got you another bite. If our neighbors with the pool that we're going to see this, we did wash our hands last night, right?
Yeah, last night. Maybe this morning.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
All right.
Tell you what, we're gonna get our sheet pans. And we're gonna start doling it out. Now, what we are going to use is a number 20 portioner. This is about 3 tablespoons. Just hit it right there.
And as you can see, we've lined some baking sheets with parchment paper.
We did. And just make sure it's about full. Don't have to be super exacting. But it goes pretty quick. As you put about 8 on a sheet. This will make about a 3.5 inch cookie.
And if you follow the recipe for one batch that we gave you, like I said, we're making 3 batches. But if you follow the recipe for one batch, that should give you about 20 cookies.
That is correct. So there's 8 cookies. I'll go ahead and knock this out real quick. Get a few more. How long are we going to cook these for today, Barrett?
We have preheated our oven to 325 degrees. And we are gonna bake these for what we call 10 plus 5. So we're gonna bake them for 10 minutes and then we'll rotate the sheet.
We can also rotate them. I like rotating them.
Yeah, that too. We're gonna rotate the sheets around and let them bake for another 5 minutes or until they're golden brown with some slightly darker edges.
And these are kind of balled up. A lot of times Jennifer's in charge of this, who is our camera person, I guess, today. And I can't remember, Jennifer, do we usually knock these down first? A little bit?
Yes.
We just drop them in like this.
Not like that.
We don't need to do that a little bit.
Every
Yes, you
we
could.
do not.
Well, we'll do one sheet with and one without. All right, so let's load these up. I am going to, son, if you don't mind, just rotate you around here a little bit.
Why don't you rotate me? That's what I prefer.
I'll rotate you.
I get 325 for 10 minutes.
325. We have 3 racks in here. And that's also something else we do. We always cook on convection. But what we're going to do here is at the 10-minute mark, we'll spin them and rotate the trays. Boom, 10 minutes and we'll be back.
We will see you in just a few.
And our first 10 minutes is up. We're going to rotate our cookies. Now I like to spin them all. This is just me. You don't have to do that. And then what I will do is pull them, and you can see it's puffed up there a little bit. Give them a little tap and they'll flatten out. So I'm going to take the bottom one to the top. The middle one, everything goes down one position. That's going down one. And that's going down one. And 5 more minutes. And they will not look necessarily completely done. But they kind of keep cooking and solidify after you pull them out.
See you in 5 minutes.
Be right back. And the moment of truth is here. Now, I messed up a cookie because I got my pot holder into it. I won't do that again, maybe. Pan 1, pan 2, and one more. Well, there we go.
And we are going to let these cool on the baking sheet for just a couple minutes, and then we'll transfer them onto these wire racks to cool completely.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll be ready to eat. So we're, well, what he said, we're just gonna let these cool out for a couple minutes. Once they solidify a little bit, we'll put them on the racks. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. You just said it, right?
And
Well, anything else to say?
no, except that that's going to be it for us today. We appreciate you joining us once again here on the Liberty Lovin Kitchen. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Leave us a comment down in the comment section and share this video with anybody and everybody.
Please do all those things. Please. Thank you.
Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time here on the Liberty Lovin Kitchen.